Grand Training Systems. Awesome, Jana is here to help us today. Today we're going to go over a pretty interesting hip mobility exercise that is often confused, or let's say the deep squat or the lack of the deep squat is often sometimes confused with only a tight Achilles. And we're going to take a look at some hip movement that is also very specific and very important. And it's amazing how many people are horrible at this stretch, including both of us, and how dangerous that can be when we're going always into a deep squat. Alright, so Jana has already been prepped with the stretch, and it's quite interesting because one of her sides is, I would say, very typical for the person when they first start this, but then the other one is actually even a bit worse. So Jana, let's go ahead and start with your good side here, or your better side. So what she's going to do is she's going to sit with her right leg to 90 degrees, and then she's going to put her ankle bone, if you will, so her lateral malleoli on top of her knee. Because what we want here is straight of a bone if we can, if we want. We don't want that foot to bend too much, because then that's taking the mobility away from the hip. And here you can see that she's quite tight. We're going to force that foot out just a little bit more. And from here, we're going to want to get that butt on the ground if that's possible, which for her right now it's a little bit difficult. And then from this position, as it starts to open up, what we would want Jana to work on, and I'll sit in this position also, I have my shoes on, is from here, as we start getting the ability to lean more forward, so not necessarily back, but lean more forward, we want to kind of get that chest up and that butt out, we say. So kind of like the Jennifer Lopez butt, or J-Lo po, as we say in German. And from here, as I start doing that, you can start to feel a bit of a push in the posterior, in the back capsule of her hip. And what that does is that allows that correct rotation, or the similar rotation, when we're going down in that deep squat. So while the Achilles is extremely important and we need to definitely have the mobility there, it's also very important that we have it in the hip too, because that is the rotation that's allowing our knees to get out of the way as we come down. So as you can see, she's stuck a bit in this position, which is also okay, because from here, Jana, what you can also do is you can kind of throw your hips forward, yeah? So we've got the butt out position here, and if you're a bit stuck there, you can come here and almost as if you're lifting your hips in the air. And a lot of times when we do this in that position, you feel a bit of a stretch in the right groin hip flexor area, since we're stretching our left leg. So from here, you would feel in the right leg, and then from here, as I lean forward and try to get that knee more towards the ankle, we would feel it in the butt. And that would just really open up that capsule, allowing us the rotation that we need to get deeper. So now, to show the other side quickly with Jana. So she's going to go into the same position, 90 degrees with this leg. The right ankle is going to come on top of this bone, and you can see right away that it doesn't really work. We were practicing this yesterday, and it was even actually a bit worse. So that shows you how quick these things can get better. But in this position, with her right leg being that far blocked, I would definitely expect some pathology or some pain within the knee or in the hips within a deep squat. And your boyfriend's quite a fit guy, and I think you're also working out quite a bit. And deep squats, I think, are quite normal for you guys. So I would be curious to see basically his whole team's mobility when it comes to these squats. But it's a bit dangerous when we're always going down so low and we're missing that range of motion in our hips. So this is a great test for you guys to do on your own, and a fantastic stretch to do. To express where it hurts, I would basically say, or where you feel the stretch, it's like everywhere, huh? Yeah? This is quite a unique stretch, because when we go into that capsule tissue, we're going into more of a fascia-based, thick tissue that feels more painful when you stretch it, versus like a muscle where it feels burning, but also good at the same time. So this one is definitely on more of the painful scale, so do it slowly, don't push too much, and as always, enjoy it, yeah? Alright, so guys, Grand Training Systems, gtsgermany.com, Facebook, Instagram, basically everything. If you like the videos, definitely subscribe, like the video, if you will, because then you help more people like you see the video easier. And as always, a million thanks to Jana. And until next week, guys, peace.